Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is July 20th, 2024, and we've got a packed episode for you, covering the latest in Apple technology, software, and devices. As always, links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. First up, we have a major legal battle brewing. The Department of Justice, along with 15 states and the District of Columbia, has filed a lawsuit against Apple. They accuse the tech giant of monopolizing the smartphone market through exclusionary practices. The lawsuit claims Apple controls app creation, distribution, and functionality within the iPhone ecosystem. However, Apple argues that its approach is pro-competitive, emphasizing privacy, security, and a seamless user experience. Critics of the lawsuit say it's an attempt to achieve through litigation what couldn't be done through legislation, and they warn it could stifle innovation and consumer choice. Next, let's dive into the world of artificial intelligence. The Datacomp for Language Models team has unveiled a new language model called DCLM Baseline 7B. This model boasts 7 billion parameters and was trained on a meticulously curated dataset. It uses a decoder-only transformer architecture and supports primarily English. The training involved a whopping 2.5 trillion tokens, utilizing 32 layers, a hidden size of 4096, and 32 attention heads, all trained on H100 GPUs. The model has shown impressive performance in various tasks, particularly those requiring reasoning and common sense understanding. However, users should be cautious, as the model may reflect biases from its training data and hasn't undergone specific alignment or safety fine-tuning. In design news, Figma has temporarily pulled its Make Designs generative AI tool. The decision came after the tool produced designs that closely resembled Apple's weather app, raising potential legal concerns. CEO Dylan Field clarified that the tool wasn't trained on Figma's or Apple's designs, but acknowledged that new components added before the config event weren't adequately vetted. Figma's VP of Product Design, Noah Levin, mentioned that the company is working on an improved quality assurance process before reintroducing the feature. Despite this setback, Figma continues to offer other AI tools announced at Config, such as one for generating text for designs. Lastly, let's talk about DarwinKit, formerly known as MacDriver. This project allows developers to use native Apple APIs with the Go programming language, enabling the creation of macOS applications without relying on Xcode or Objective-C. To get started, developers need Go 1.8 Plus and Xcode installed. DarwinKit provides a way to run a macOS application event loop, create windows, load web content, and manage application lifecycle events using Go. While it's great for simple applications, it may not be ideal for larger projects due to the complexities of managing two different memory systems and potential runtime errors. The project is open source and welcomes contributions, especially in expanding the available bindings for Apple's extensive framework library. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. We hope you found these stories as fascinating as we did. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we've covered. Join us again tomorrow for more updates on everything Apple. Until then, stay curious and stay informed.